Hey, what's up, guys? So I wanted to make this video to wish everybody a happy holiday, safe holiday with family and friends and all that sorts. It's a little cold here in Connecticut. Nice weather though overall. I have to work. There's a lot of work today. They call me to try to come in early, but I can't because I have to go through a certain time that I have to have outside of work. That's just the kind of company I work for, so I have to wait a certain amount of hours before I can actually go back to work. So now I'm actually able to go back to work, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I finally got my jacket from work, and this is a really comfortable, warm jacket. So the weather is cold right now, so I'm just trying to make it through the cold season, you know, going to these locations. And you got to remember, when I travel around different towns, it definitely is more of a weather change in certain areas. It's a nice day today. I can see it's not going to be any rain. It's probably going to be cold. 27 degrees. It's going to be 27 degrees, so, you know, it's a cold day today. No question about it. But I can handle it. You know, I got my thermals on. I got thermals on my pants, and then I got thermals on my shirt. I got actually two thermals, so that's important. You know what I mean? And you know, trying to make everybody happy in life is not easy. But what you can always remember is all the good deeds that you try to do in life does make a difference. We're not perfect humans, but we're also not that bad, you know what I mean? We still have a thought process of always trying to do what's best for people, for us in general, you know, take care of the family, but also bless other people outside of our families. Everything's a struggle these days. Right now I know this is a gaming channel, but I'm just going deep into the concepts of, you know, I'm going to work right now. I got a little extra work because it's just busy, the weather, all that stuff. It just all adds up. So, as of right now, I think I'll make it there on time in like 9 minutes. So, what I gotta say is this is, definitely is a cold one today. I can feel it, but I'm trying to make it to work on time. So, you know, we were talking about PlayStation. We're talking about the VR headset. I can honestly say that I haven't opened up my VR2 headset, but there's this game that's got me excited, but it's also got me anxious about the VR2 and the PlayStation 5 Pro, and it's called SUBSIDE. You actually go into ocean waters and you swim around and you basically find all kinds of artifacts, and you find there's actual wild fish, sharks, stuff that really gets to me, like in real life. If you're in the ocean and there's some big ass fish, you know, that's a scary thought. You know, you see it on YouTube, but then to play the game in VR, I think that's going to be an eye-opener. I remember when we played the first VR headset and they had the sample of the PlayStation Worlds, and they had this one sample where you're basically encountering a great white shark, and even on the first PSVR headset, it was quite impressive. It was actually quite terrifying. And then there was the Robinson's Journey game that I played on the very first PlayStation VR headset, Robinson's. And at the end of the game, I remember there were the Velociraptors. And there was a moment where the Velociraptor actually came eye contact with me. And I haven't felt terrified the way I felt terrified when the Velociraptor looked at me, because it was almost that sense of sheer realism that I didn't expect from the first VR headset. And that's when I knew, like, this VR technology is pretty intense, because if it could stir up my fear from just that one moment, that's pretty impressive, if you ask me. So, with that being said, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So, yeah, I'm going to open it up maybe this week. I want to jump into some games. I probably do want to jump into the SUBSIDE. That's a game I'm interested in, because SUBSIDE, in my opinion, is one of those games where I just feel like it's going to be good. And then there's the Alien Incursion game. Is it Alien Incursion? That looks interesting. The Alien Incursion looks interesting. Metro Awakening. Now remember, all these games are like $40 a piece, so in order for me to enjoy these games, I'm spending a ton of money. I don't want to really do that. I'm not motivated to spend a ton of money on gaming. I'm being honest with you guys. It's just too much. Just too much. I don't want to spend too much money on gaming. I'm just not in the mood to, it's just something I don't want to do, to be 100% honest with y'all. But at the same time, I gotta buy maybe one game to fill the void, but it's gonna be VR. Now, in the VR headset, you can still see the actual video, but I'm gonna be in the VR headset, and you can still comment. I think I can still see your comments even when I'm in the headset. That's what's amazing. Like, there's a lot of incorporated technology in all of this, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool in my opinion. I think it's a pretty cool technological breakthrough. As of right now, we are headed into almost the end of this year, and next year is going to be interesting, because it's going to bring what is it going to bring? It's going to bring some kind of joy in our lives, It's going to bring some kind of happiness. That we can't always just see everything for what it is right now. That's absolutely crazy. We need time off from everything. Everything is just messed up. We need a change in loyalty and the love of our country, the love of our people. There has to be some kind of realization that we've neglected ourselves, we've neglected other people, we've neglected each other as a whole. And there has to be a change for unity, for dignity, for everything, every single value that makes a person feel the way a person was meant to feel. Important for again, and never to be taken away. We've had some crazy years of just unbelievable things happening, whether it's in our country or outside of our country. Don't want to get too deep into every single topic, but it's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. So now we have the opportunity of getting back to normality, I think, if that's what you call it. Yeah, I think it's some kind of normality, because as of right now, this is the end of the year, month, December, and everything's going to go by so quick. The new year's going to pop around, and it's going to be another year to just fly past us all. So as of right now, it is a situation where we're truly grateful for everything that God has given us, because there's times where I feel as though kind of lot of money was taken away from us, from taxes, from additional spending. Everything you spend your money on is expensive. So, some people just weren't able to spend the way they used to normally spend. That's how bad it was. And it's sad that we've come to this level in our lives. So now we have to appreciate how much better we could have in the future, And as of right now, I'm just on my way to work. I should be there shortly. Not too long. So I would say about 5 minutes, but I appreciate the conversation. To be honest with you guys, I worked 14 hours yesterday. I'm not tired to where I can't work, but I'm just, in one of those moods where I'm literally just trying to make it every day on a regular, and just trying to make it on a regular every day is just, it could be exhausting, but this is our lives. The work that we do is I drive to deliver petroleum to stations, and I do jet fuel as well. So if an airport needs jet fuel, I bring jet fuel, but I can't tell you the locations. It's a security breach. So, and that's the kind of work that I do. And then outside of work, I really like to engage in the community. I like to watch videos of friends on YouTube, content creators that I enjoy listening to, and just overall I like commenting too, because I give my feedback. I just, I really wanted to talk about the 5090, and with the prices popping up as, is it $3,000 for that graphics card? I hope it's not $6,000 for that graphics card. I don't know. These prices are high, I don't want to spend $3,000 on a graphics card. I'm going to be honest with you. That is just insane amounts of money that I don't feel is justified when it comes to all the graphics cards that's out there right now. And even the 4090 would probably be just fine. Just fine. The 5090 is for the enthusiasts, the people that have put the money aside. They're getting ready to buy it. They're excited. I got my PS5 Pro. I got the VR headset. I got 4 terabytes of storage in my PS5 Pro, along with the 2 terabytes that it comes with. I think that's enough. I think there'll come a time when, if I start filling up my storage, I could just easily delete a game or just store it somewhere else, because I don't need to have every game on there, basically, you know what I mean? So I am pretty much at work. They tried to call me early today saying, hey, we need you to come in, this and that. I can only come in at a certain time. I can't come in exactly the time that they want, because everything is on my work clock. So I can't come in earlier because I'll get violations. So at the end of the day, thank you so much for listening to this video. This video was a little more informative about our relative behaviors and everything we do on a daily. Just a different video. Overall, just a different video, Staley. And now we are done. And I am going to call it a day. I'll see you guys on the next one.